Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're in House Flipper, the garden expansion pack. And if we take a look at our mail, we've got 2 new scenarios to complete. The first one is from Thomas and asks us to do an open air cinema. Oh, that's different. My old aunt finally moved out and took all her dogs with her. These animals probably peed with acid. There are completely no plants, none of them. Not a single sign of grass cannot be found, like a threshing floor, and I'm not okay with that. I really need a proper barbecue area and a summer cinema to spend some time with friends. I've already chosen the screen. Now all there is to choose the right deck chairs, speakers, well, and some greenery. Oh yeah, make my garden a bit more green. Thanks in advance. So that sounds quite interesting. That's a different type of thing, isn't it? So his aunt used to live... His aunt? I'm guessing it's a him, because of the big barbecue and the open air cinema. I'm not kind of thinking that would be... Oh, I'm sure there are girls that would do that. I'm thinking it's more a guy's house, isn't it? So the garden's in a bad state because the dogs probably ran rampant in there and destroyed everything. Right, so, ooh. Also, it's got a little balcony on the house. Oh, can we actually go inside the house? No, I don't think we can. Right, so, I see what it means. It's not very nice looking, is it? Right, so, we need to mow and remove weeds. So we're going to... Oh, we've got lots of sections, look, to take a look at. Right, so we've got little strips down the sides. Oh yes, look, that's where the dog kennel used to be. So they want us to remove all of that. Yep, that is really bad looking, isn't it? It's the garden. So this has definitely got to look better when we're done with it. Oh, it's not a huge amount of space for an open air. If he wants an open air like cinema, he's not got a ton of space for it, has he? So it's going to be quite a small space then, isn't it, for the cinema thing? Yeah, maybe make a small patio with a screen at the end there or something, and then continue around the edge maybe. Okay, so I think sell tool. So bye bye old dog houses. Right, that's probably all there is to sell, isn't there? So we're going to need to mow, aren't we? I think we're going to need to mow everywhere. Oh. You know, this lawnmower is really awkward to use, I think. Though I have heard that this is actually an improved lawnmower compared to where it started. So I have to be honest, sometimes I feel a little bit motion sick trying to use this lawnmower. Am I dreaming, or is it not cutting? Why is it not cutting? Come on, cut. Oh, I'm not holding it down. Got to hold it down to cut. Silly girl. Silly kitty. If you want to cut, you have to... Oh, it is awkward. It is awkward. It won't go behind. It looks like to me like there's plenty of space for it to go behind, but it won't go behind. Oh, no, I'm stuck behind the tree. Ah! I'm stuck behind the tree. Oh, that's funny. That's quite funny. Oh, yeah. Yep, this is... Oh, I don't like the mower. It makes me feel sick using it because the motions are really weird and choppy. So it engages the travel sick motions in my brain. So I think this is the thing I like least about the garden expansion. This mower just makes me feel ill. Literally. I'm not joking. It literally makes me feel ill to try and use it. I can already feel the nausea coming on, and you can see I've barely touched it, so this mower thing could be a big problem for me. I'm trying to use the mower right up to the fence, but it just doesn't seem... And then sometimes it seems to move super fast, and other times it doesn't move very quick at all. Very odd. Very, very odd. I'm going to have to stop using this soon, or I'm going to feel so sick that I'm not going to be able to keep going. Which is definitely not what we want, is it? So, can we get rid of quite a bit of this? Up and down it goes. Right, no, that's it. I can't do this anymore. Right, let's swap to the brush cutter and hope that this works better. Right, so how are we doing with the amount of stuff we need to cut? Let's try and get rid of the rest of this. Right, so like I said, the mower really didn't want to go close to the edges, so hopefully we can finish the bits close to the house and the fence with the brush cutter thing a bit better, and then let's see if we can get the numbers up. Some of it's going to be weeds, of course, so we're probably going to have to pick those up rather than cut them, but we can try and see how much we can get rid of, can't we? And then we'll have to work our way slowly through each of the sections. Right, so let's pick one section. So mow the grass 90%. Oh, and then we've changed spots again. Right, that definitely still needs a bit of a mow. Right, how's it looking? That looks like it might need a little bit just there. Down by where the tree is. How are we doing, boys and girls? There we do. A little bit more in this corner maybe. Right next to the tree. I don't think that looks too awful. Right, so mow the lawn 96%. 97%. Right, so what have I missed, boys? What have I missed? Spread grass. Spread the grass roll in the area 0%. Right, so this area here needs to be grass. Right, so and this is remove the weeds. Oh, that needs still mowing. This one needs still mowing. What have we not mowed? 96%. Okay, that's a different section. Is it this bit? Alright, where's the... Oh, wait, is that... No, 96%. So what have I missed? What am I missing? Where does that swap? That swaps to there. So what have I failed to cut? Alright, have I got anything to get rid of? Right, so... remove weeds. Axe not available. Right, so that's not listed as a weed, so... I don't see any weeds. Mow the lawn and remove weeds. Am I blind? Because I don't see anything I can remove, and I don't see... what I haven't caught. Okay, let's start with some grass here then. So we need actually, does it go under surfaces? Does grass go under surfaces? Turf, yeah. Big turf. Shall we do big turf? By now, big turf. It needs to start there, I think. Ooh. And roll. Roll. Clear the path ahead. Right, are we supposed to remove this plant? Clear the path ahead. Am I supposed to remove the plant? That's immoral. No, I'm not allowed to remove the plant. That was weird. Right, so more turf by now. Right, where's the edge of the... Oh no, did I put it a little bit too far in before I started rolling? I did. I need to leave... Remember that little extended piece off the turf? It doesn't start where the sticky out end is. It starts there, so I've missed a bit of a night. Oh look, I've got a gap. Oh, do you know, this is actually really hard to do the job well. It's actually hard. It's really hard to get it all nice and finished and looking perfect. It's actually really difficult. Definitely meant to keep you on your toes. Right, so we're missing that little section there. So if I look, if we grab a medium one rather than a big one, I think that might be big enough. And then if we roll that across that, that's that, 93%. Okay, what have I missed? Oh, is that little gap there? Is that class? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. If we buy a tiny one, and we put it there, and then we roll it to cover that little groove that we missed. And then cut. Now did that? Yeah, see? It's happy now. We did one. Right, so what's wrong with this corner? It still says we've not mowed it, look. We need to remove weeds and mow it. Axe not available yet. Was I supposed to remove the tree? I'm not actually seeing what I'm supposed to do, to be honest, because I don't see any weeds. And I did mow. I mowed like crazy mowed. And I'm not seeing any weeds. So I suspect this corner's going to have to be sadly I'm not seeing the things to remove here, and it doesn't seem to be I don't think there's anything I can sell, and I'm not seeing any weeds to remove, so Let's try the mower again. It might make me feel ill, to be honest. Otherwise, I think we need to... Right, let's go to this front corner here. So, see, it just says this is weird. How it keeps saying mow. The mow kind of shows at the front and then at the back, and it confuses me a little bit about where I'm supposed to be. I think this is all supposed to be grass, so I think... I think perhaps maybe it's just the whole area of the whole space is somewhere's got a little bit confused about which bits need to mowed and which bits don't need to be mowed yet. The numbers just I'm not quite seeing. Yeah, see that's again they're saying 97% and remove weeds and stuff, so... That's a weed. Freshly cut grass, it warms my heart, so... Right, so what's this bit? Place plants. I need one spherical shaped coniferous shrub and 2 coniferous shrubs brachiate spreading shape. So that's this little bit here. So we need one, spherical and 2, right, coniferous shrub. So plant, coniferous shrub. Coniferous shrub. Spherical, that's the one it said, and it's spherical. So we've got different colours, look, and shapes, and which one looks the most sort of spherical? They asked for spherical, didn't they? So how about that one? That one looks the most spherical alike, I think. So, ooh, that's quite big. I think that looked a bit big though. If we've got something a little bit smaller. What about you? Wow, they're huge. How am I supposed to fit 2 little ones? How am I supposed to fit 2 little ones if it's so big? Okay, let's plant you in the middle. And hope that we've got enough space to put the others at the side. Because the small amount of space that we've been given, that actually looks to me like it's not going to work. Plant and water. Right, so now we need to coniferous shrubs brachiate spreading shape. Coniferous brachiate spreading shape, that's this one. That's one. So let's plant that one. I bet you're all saying, oh Kitty, you have little faith, thinking that you're never going to fit it. And then we want another one here. Shall we do the same or shall we do a different? Let's do a different one, shall we? Oh, it will fit. Yeah, yes, yes. Okay, so Kitty of little faith. Yes, I actually thought the space that we had didn't look big enough, though that was a little bit confusing to me. Right, let's pop that plant in that hole and pat some soil in and give it a nice spray of some nice cool water. So that should be that one done. Yes, that's that little one done. And what's this one? Spread grass roll. So let's get some grass again. Grass, surfaces, turf, big roll by now. And remember the little end doesn't count. Let's roll it all the way along here and see how we're doing. So we want another one. Let's try and put that. Right, remember the edge needs to be over. And we hope we haven't left any gaps and that we're not overlapping too much. And that makes a huge improvement over that great big barren piece of ground that we had here, didn't it? Cut that off and then another one. Right, so let's try and spread some more grass, and then we're going to need a narrower one, I think, to finish off the edge. We can see if I lined that up okay. Oh no, I left a little tiny gap, I think. So we want the smaller one, I think, now. Do we? Yeah, I think. And then roll that. There we go. All the way along, finish that off. Let's see how we did. Right, so we need to place the outdoor cinema screen. So let's take a look. Will it be under recreation, do you think? Projector. Outdoor cinema screen. Did I put it too far back for it to count? There we go. I put it too close to the wall for it to count. Cool. So that's that bit done. That one's going to need a lot of work. What's this little space here? Place paving slab, symphony. 2 of them. Paving, slab, symphony. I think we're going to have to make this more than one episode. Right, so paving, slab, symphony. Symphony, but we want 100 by 100. Let's put symphony. Symphony. Paving, slab, symphony, 100 by 100. Now, what colour do you think we should do it? That's quite a nice one. So is that. How about the yellow? And the frame should be dark grey. Right, we need 2 of them in the gap there. So 1. Oh, I need another one. By 2. And a grill called Vengle. Grill Vengle. Let's do it the easy way. Let's put grill Vengle. So that's the one we want. And we're going to need to rotate it. And put that like that. There we go. So we've got his screen. We've got his... Actually, do you know what? If he's going to have all the patio chairs and things on the other one, we probably want to rotate that. Like that, don't we? Yeah. Because he's going to have his patio chairs and everything there, and I think we'll be doing that in the next one. But I think... Whoops. One of the reasons we might be having so much trouble with the mowing is I think there's a big strip of it down the centre of that place there that... Yeah, I think that did it. Yeah, so that's now asking us to spread grass. Remove weeds. It's still saying we're missing some weeds. But in most of the case I'm not seeing too many weeds. There was one. So yes, I think we'll come back in the next episode to see if we can figure out where the rest of these weeds and things are. But we've made some decent progress, I think. We've mowed most of the stuff that needed mowing. And we've added some decorations and some pieces of the furniture and stuff. So we've got his screen and his grill. So in the next one we'll be doing his terrace with all of his furniture, I think. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From Softkitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!